Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, we thought this was coming, but he has announced officially that he will leave Liverpool at the end of this season. He posted a video on social media. Here's what he had to say.
After 20 years at Liverpool Football Club, I'll be leaving at the end of the season. I think the decision for me is personal. To change environment, to challenge myself elsewhere. It's not about wanting to find something better. It's about me and my personal journey as a player. And I feel like now is the right time for me to go and experience that. People won't be happy with the decision, but it's something that I feel like I need to do on my journey and my career.
It's Alexander-Arnold! Oh, what a moment! The teenager!
The times that I've had here, the memories, the special moments are and will always be some of the best moments I'll have in my life, and memories that will live with me forever. And I'm eternally grateful to everyone who's helped me along the way. Being able to sit here now as a two-time Premier League champion for the club that I grew up loving, it's a great end to the story for me.
Now Alexander-Arnold! And he scored!
Of course, it's very emotional for me. It's all I've ever known. It's everything I've ever wanted to do, dreamed of as a kid.
There we go. There's Trent's message.
Yeah,
Very stirring.
pretty emotional, isn't he?
Yeah, stirring background music
Do you
as
think
well.
it needs to be that sad? Olly,
I don't know.
He's won everything with them. He's done what he set out to do. I don't think it needs to be that sad.
Yeah, he wants a new challenge. I did think, though, that, I mean, you might have been watching that on YouTube or on your telly, but if you haven't seen it, I think he's learnt from the Jamie Vardy video, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Because Jamie Vardy very much read off the auto cue.
Yeah, very much.
And you could see it. But Trent's had a more laid back approach.
You feel like he's learned it.
Yeah.
And that's nice. Or he means it.
He means it, maybe.
Very
There we
good,
go. Joining us now is the former Liverpool winger, Jermaine Pennant. I mean, Jermaine, what's your reaction to this, firstly, as a Liverpool fan?
Yeah.
Well, it was just a matter of time until he came out and gave his statement, whether it's via video or social media online, whatnot. But yeah, I think he's done it at the right time. You know, the league wasn't won yet, so you know he's probably wanting his team, his teammates, the fans, himself to concentrate on getting that over the line. Then once he got that under his belt, then I think, yeah, perfect time to say, right, we've won it, we've done everything together, now I'm going to be leaving. So I'm not happy because you want your best players to stay at the club, but, you know, I'm just letting him go with a thank you very much for your services, 20 years at the club, and now go on another endeavour.
From what we're hearing as well, apparently everything was very amicable between him and Liverpool when these discussions were taking place, and actually it wasn't about the money on the contracts being offered on the table. It was about that new challenge for himself. But I think maybe what's irked a few Liverpool fans, and I want your view on this as well, Jermaine, is the fact that he is leaving for no fee. And maybe he could have helped out his club that, like you say, he's done so much for, by helping them get a bit of cash out of this.
I understand that, but at the same time, he's got to put himself first in a way. Because if he was 32, 33, you know, Liverpool wouldn't probably be offering new contracts. So there's the loyalty's very thin, and it goes both ways. As you know, you get to a certain level at a certain age bracket, and the club will start shifting you out slowly, putting you on the bench, not involving you, not looking for younger blood. So he's thinking, this is my prime years coming up now, in it now. And rather than, you know, trying to get a fee, what, you know, would be a high fee for a player like Trent, there's no guarantees that a Real Madrid or someone will offer that. So we're thinking, right, I've done everything I can for this football club. I've given my heart and soul. We've won everything together. I've been here since a child. And now I'm in a part in my life where, for my family, I want to try something new. I don't see there's anything wrong with it. Yes, the fans are a little bit fickle at times because they want their best players to stay. But at the end of the day, we've seen legends from Liverpool play abroad. We've seen Ian Rush go to Juventus. He's not the first. And if you look around the world of football, how many players have actually stayed at one club throughout their entirety of their career?
Yeah,
it's not a thing that, oh my God, he's leaving. Like, well, what's going on? It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of the football club.
Yeah, I really respect it, actually. I think the fact that he wants, the easiest thing in the world actually would be for him to sit still and go, okay, I'll take another big contract and I'll stay in the same place and I'll live my life. And then when your career ends, you might look back and go, I never really tested myself. I never really gave it a good go. And if it was any other club than Real Madrid, then maybe, I think people would have maybe a bit of a case. But if you get the chance to go and play at Real Madrid when you've played for Liverpool your whole life, what a career that is, Jermaine.
100%. And like I said, he's going to go on and he's going to win more. He's going to win, other trophies. Probably the La Liga now probably get under his belt sometime. And we know what they're like when they're fully strengthened in the Champions League. He may win the Champions League with Real Madrid. He's got a 5-year deal. So they're going to, over the next 5 years, surely get stronger and rebuild again. So, like you said, it's Real Madrid. It's not, it's not going to Chelsea or it's not going to AC Milan. No disrespect to those teams, but it's Real Madrid. They're just in a league of their own at the moment. So you can't, hold too many grudges. Yes, as a fan, oh my God, we're losing our main man. But thank you so much for what you gave us. All the best in your next on your next journey.
Well, actually, Jermaine, if we do park the kind of emotional side of it and the fact that he's leaving his boyhood club and everything like that, from an actual footballing perspective, how much are Liverpool going to miss what Trent brings to the table? Because actually this season, when you look at that little dip that Liverpool had, and I'm talking about the cup final and the PSG game, which I think Trent was missing for those games. How much are they going to miss what he brings to the table?
Huge. Like you said, there's no other right back on the planet that can give you, when Trent's on his game, his attributes of his passing range, his creativity. You look at some of his assists, they're on par with Kevin De Bruyne. And that's a world-class attacking midfielder. So what Liverpool will lose in Trent is huge. It's the bond that him and Salah have together, the connection that they have. And obviously when teams, play that high line that deep block four, and it's hard to break down, that's where Trent sometimes comes in his own. So yes, they're going to miss it, but within Conor Bradley, they've got a good defensive player there. And, they're going to be in the market, I'm sure, for someone who can maybe give a little bit more threat going forward as well, to give a bit of competition for Conor.
And actually, we've not seen Slot in the transfer market really yet, have we? He's not really. I think he signed one player or two players. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. That'll be interesting this summer to see what Slot does. See if these wages being freed up gives him some, and if he'll try and replace Trent or just stick Conor Bradley in there.
I just have one more question as well, Jermaine. Do you think we've now seen Trent's last game in a Liverpool shirt then? I mean, because of the potential reaction of some of the Liverpool fans that aren't happy. It's been a bit of a strange period, hasn't it? Because, the news was revealed, the rumours were revealed. Then he scored that goal against Leicester, and there was some talk of him maybe doing a U-turn given his celebrations after the league win. But now we know the news. What does Slot do? And should he have a nice farewell from Liverpool fans?
Look, it won't be his last game. Look, he's going to make an appearance. Will he start? That's another question. I think now he's leaving. I think Slot should really bed in Conor Bradley, because he's going to be at the moment, is the first choice right back. So get him really used to the system and playing regular. But yes, we're going to see him for sure. There's no way Slot's going to not play him and have a nice little send-off, especially the last game of the season. But will he start? I probably don't think we're going to see him start, because, like I said, the games are now, they're just games for enjoyment.
It's going to be interesting. That Jermaine, thank you very much
Jermaine.
Indeed for coming on.
Paul Hawksbee and Andy Jacobs, Monday to Friday afternoons 1 till 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.